This is the worst moment in the history of my life. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. We went to the NBA Finals. Why are we trading the best player, the franchise player? How are we trading the franchise player? We went to the NBA Finals. He's supposed to have a statue. Hell yeah. He's supposed to have a statue. Dirk got a statue right there. It's supposed to be Luka right there. Why we don't got a statue for Luka?
I do think this kind of sets the end to like the LeBron James making all the decisions. They're like, hey, we love you, LeBron, but we're going to start what's doing best for the Lakers. That's what I got out of this trade from a Lakers standpoint. But and the Lakers got what they wanted. They got a superstar going forward.
Him soon turn superstar.
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
And so here we go again. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. And I want to go ahead and do a quick follow-up video to a video that I did the other day in regards to LeBron James being left powerless in Los Angeles. And a lot of people got at me in the comment sections. A lot of people thought I was reaching, but it looks like Charles Barkley agrees with me. Go ahead and check it out.
And the Lakers got what they wanted. They got a superstar going forward. I do think this kind of sets the end to like the LeBron James making all the decisions. They're like, hey, we love you, LeBron, but we're going to start what's doing best for the Lakers. That's what I got out of this trade from a Lakers standpoint.
And so absolutely. Because even if Luka Doncic is healthy, it's still a precarious trade because Luka, like I said the other day, Luka Doncic at this stage in his career and LeBron James at this stage in his career are almost the exact same player. I said it the other day, LeBron James right now at 40 years old is equivalent to a 25-year-old Luka Doncic. Gonna give you great numbers on the offensive end, but they're not gonna be able to guard and defend night in and night out. And they're probably gonna be a liability on the perimeter. And so why would you trade for a player like that, especially in Anthony Davis, if you're trying to compete for a championship? And the answer to that question, like Charles Barkley just laid out, it's not about right now. The Lakers are trying to secure that future, their long-term future. And they found it with Luka Doncic. He's 25 years old. He's European. And so he's going to be able to reach a different fan base than even LeBron James can reach. It's the Caitlin Clark effect.
Like I said, I was upset. I was confused because like in my head, I'm thinking to myself, like, what is your mindset, right? Like, why would you trade Luka? And if you are to trade Luka, why would you not get the best trade package available for him? That was just such a horrible perspective. That's just such a horrible trade. Like, at least make it make sense. You know what I mean? Make it at least a decent trade. But that was just a terrible trade. Hate this. Hate everything about it.
These guys, this Nico, they finished with my dreams. Okay? And this place, American Airlines, the Mavericks, this was my safe place. And now I have nothing. Basically, they screw up the best sport thing in Dallas. I'm so sad, man, for real. I'm sad and disappointed.
Mr. Luka, if you're listening to us, Mr. Luka Doncic, this is not from us. Mr. Luka, you were supposed to stay here for forever. We love you, Luka. My kids were supposed to watch you. My kids, this was supposed to be their childhood, Luka. We love you, Luka. Please come back to us.
This new management is putting profit over fans. Profit over fans. Feel me? They're not worried about the fans. They don't care that we've invested 7 years of it believing in Luka, believing in building a team around Luka. They don't care about that. They just want to make their gambling money, make a couple $100 million, and leave us stuck out here. You know, now we're back to square one. We're back to square zero. You feel me? It's ridiculous. Luka filled that stadium. Who gonna fill it now? Who gonna fill that stadium now? This is the worst moment in the history of my life. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. We went to the NBA Finals. Why are we trading the best player, the franchise player? How are we trading the franchise player? We went to the NBA Finals. He's supposed to have a statue. Hell yeah. He's supposed to have a statue. Dirk got a statue right there. It's supposed to be Luka right there. Why we don't got a statue for Luka?
And so Dallas fans are crashing out a little bit. They say Luka at 25 deserves a statue for getting his team to the finals. And it's a little unrealistic, but you know, that's fans, that's fanatics for you. And let me go ahead and say this in the defense of Dallas. In the short term, Dallas actually made out pretty good.
Well, in fairness, they got a hell of a player. Anthony Davis is an all-NBA player. Like, that kind of goes back to what I said earlier. Like, if they take another deal, they might get a bunch of draft picks and a couple role players. They got an all NBA player back.
Because now they got a veteran in Anthony Davis who fits the timeline a little bit better, because Dallas is actually trying to win right now. They got a really good roster. They got some vets on that team. They got a Kyrie Irving. They got a Klay Thompson. They got some big men that can stretch the floor, some fives. And Anthony Davis already is on record saying that he likes to play the four. He prefers to play the four. And so now he can slide right into that four spot and solidify that defense even better. And so I don't see any weakness on this Dallas team. And so I think Dallas is actually in a better position to win right now. I don't know who the second best team in the West is, but as of right now, I would probably go ahead and put Dallas in that slot. And as far as the Lakers go, I definitely think they still got some more moves that they could probably try to make or try to pull off before the trade deadline. Because even if Luka was healthy and Luka was in shape, he was in basketball shape, it's still going to take more than a couple of months for LeBron James and Luka to gel. You're talking about two players that are extremely ball dominant, historically have some of the highest usage rates in the NBA. And so it would take quite a bit of time for their games to gel, even if Luka was in shape and even if LeBron was at his peak. And so if I'm Los Angeles, hell, if I'm LeBron James, I'm looking at some other options. I'm looking at some other opportunities out there. Even at this stage in his career, I know he probably doesn't want to pack up and have to move out, even if it is temporarily. I think it's probably going to be best, especially if he wants to try to win now and try to compete for another championship. But it's going to be very telling if LeBron does stay and he doesn't want out. It's going to be very telling. I think that's going to let you know where his mindset is at as far as trying to compete for a championship. But that's my take on it anyways. You guys go ahead and chime in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And as usual, peace and chaos.